visitors sideline their head coach. This guy's in a bit of a hole here, 2-4 through 6 games. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. You're going to have those kind of outings in year one. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
It's a gain of 10.
A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They run again with Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Operating from the gun. Rose. Wilson's got it complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A running play. It's Dowdle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the Saints 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rose. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down turned out throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game. Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
For the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 45.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Again, it's Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
On play action, Shuck. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
Charlie Smith on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Steelers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield, and his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittman's first catch, good for a first down.
6 terrific years with the Colts, and he also had 2 seasons over 1,000 yards. Michael Pittman adds another weapon for a Steelers offense that struggled to score in their bigger games last season.
They run here with Dowdle. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Rose. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Throwing, Shuck. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
To throw now, Shuck. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
So here are the Saints to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. A little jet sweep to start the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Shuck. Right back to Tyson. He's got another one. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Shuck now to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A first catch of the ball game there for Metcalf, and a 1st down to boot.
First down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Shuck. He finds Douglas complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. They'll pitch it out to Achane. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. To throw is Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Right back to Achane on second down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jawan Johnson.
On 4th down, the Saints turn to Ryan Wright to punt.
Wilson on the coverage.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Steelers are 2 and 4 here in the first half of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Steelers.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on third down, Rose working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Operating from the gun, Rose. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Rose. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw again. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rose. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Rose. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Rose. Toward the pylon, caught. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jalen Warren, ball carrier. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the Halftime Report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 29, here's second down and 2. They'll run with Devin Neal. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On his own read, it's Shuck. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run with Neal. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Smith now for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now run straight ahead with Warren. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
Taken down at the 40.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On the give, it's one. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Dowdle is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Rhodes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's third and goal now. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Roman Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all.
Chris Boswell.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Shuck. To the left side, taken in by Tyson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 37-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't
there?
have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. Third time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
24. Steelers.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Rose. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
First down, Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Rose. Wilson snags it left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Steelers first down.
Operating from the gun. Rose. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Michael Pittman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point now by Boswell. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Again, they run with Neal. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, shot. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Derek Harmon gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Hardman on the return. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Steelers.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Operating from the gun. Rose. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Off the bootleg, Shuck with it. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
In motion right, Olave. And they'll give this to Achane. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
No gain on the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Open man, there is Darnell Washington. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Right back to him on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Throws. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A big play looming on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Hardman to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Smith now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Steelers
and able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rose. And this one's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard.
At the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rose. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Boswell for the extra point. And he puts it through. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Throwing, Shuck. Olave holds it in. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints, first down.
To throw is Shuck. He'll dump this off to Achane. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Shuck. Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their second timeout here. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
How did I end up going on I hate attention.